Hi, so we all know that doing pelvic floor exercise is incredibly important in pregnancy. It's one of the simplest and easiest ways to stay in really good shape so that carrying your baby's comfortable and easy. The actual birth itself, your body's prepared for it and those muscles are toned and will snap back once the baby's out. And you've got a little baby at home and you want to start getting active and going out to visit friends and family, you want to really be sure that you've got your bladder under control. So Well Continu-On has a range of products to help you deal with leaky bladders and incontinence, which are washable bamboo, charcoal and cotton underwear. What you really want to try and do is get those pelvic floor muscles back into shape and recovering really quickly from the pregnancy and birth. And so I've had 2 babies and tried very hard to do my pelvic floor exercises every day during pregnancy. I often found it really hard to remember, so I did a bit of research on ways that you can make sure you don't forget. And so there's some apps out there which, relies on technology, and I'm sure they're fine. That's quite a simple way of doing it. But what you can do is train yourself over a week or so to look for triggers in your daily life that remind you to do your pelvic floor exercises. So doing them 3 times a day is great. That's really, really good if you're doing that. And that sets you up really well for a good birth and pregnancy and recovery. So if you brush your teeth twice a day, there's 2 really good times where when you pick up your toothbrush, you go, right, time to do my pelvic floor exercises. And so at the same time as brushing your teeth, you get your mind into gear about how you're going to do your pelvic floor exercises. And you'll do, say, 10 repetitions of 3-second squeezes. So hold and suck up those pelvic floor muscles as if you're stopping a flow of urine. Hold it for 3 long seconds. 1, 2, 3. Release. And then when you're ready, bring on the squeeze again. So count to another 3 and do that 10 times. Then have a little rest and then repeat it all again. And so if you can do those repetitions, a set of 10 repetitions twice, 3 times a day, you'll be in really good shape for childbirth and recovery and having a comfortable pregnancy with a good chance of your bladder and pelvic floor muscles getting through unscathed and still performing well at the end of it all. Some of the other things you can do while you're sort of trying to get yourself to remember to do these exercises is pop some notes up around the house to remind yourself. So you might not want to put pelvic floor exercises on the fridge door, but you might find some gold star stickers and pop them on a mirror or something that you pick up a few times a day, or as you get into the car you might leave something that you notice, and that's your cue to do your pelvic floor exercises. So even now my daughter's 1, I still see those triggers around the house that remind me to do my pelvic floor exercises. And it's a good thing to do for life, really, because as you get older and those muscles start to weaken, the more exercise and strengthening you've done on them and toning them earlier in life, the better they're going to perform for longer in life. And adult incontinence is a really big issue, which there's ways to deal with it, but really avoiding it where possible is a good thing to do. So in this video series, we're going to help you understand how to do them, the pelvic floor exercises, how to manage them during pregnancy and after childbirth, and we're going to teach you a little bit about the causes of incontinence and what to expect and ways to manage incontinence. So some of that is through our range of Continu-On washable incontinence underwear, and we'll be talking to you a little bit more about those products in the next video. So stay tuned, and if you've got any questions or comments, pop them in the box below and we'll be available to answer anything you'd like to know more about, whether it's the product range or incontinence in general. Thank you.